Good day, gentlemen. This is a pre-recorded briefing made prior to your departure, in which, for security reasons of the highest importance, has been known on board during the mission. Now that you are in Jupiter's space, and the entire crew is revived, it can be told. 18 months ago, the first evidence of intelligent life off the Earth was discovered. It was buried 40 feet below the lunar surface, near the crater Patron. Except for a single, very powerful radio emission aimed at Jupiter, the 4-million-year-old black monolith has remained completely inert. Its origin and purpose still a total mystery.
You're listening to my daddy, All Gorilla MC.
the man, yes, sir, they killed the bear barehanded so the people won't forget it. Getting money for I was legal to drink. I care what a broke nigga think.
Just like the pack of Lewis.
Look, everything I do so cold. I can do this, both eyes closed. Too short, I stay on my toes. About that guap boy, anything goes. Help the bear if we outside. Help the bear if we outside. Still tipping, baby, nothing changed. We still grinding over here, yeah. Still sliding through my own lane. Shorty, nothing funny over here. Dallas rain everywhere around me. Dream to get money. Made it through the storm, living sunny. Dreams came true, now we eating. I got more dreams to chase, gotta reach them. Trying to put a team together like the Hunger Games. Everybody trying together, we all get hunger.
Yeah, Lay Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today, we are talking about Dragon Ball superhero. It's thumbnails. We having a good time. Going to hit that like, the subscribe, that that share button. It helps because hey, look, you got YouTube creators telling you all the time the algorithm be trying to stop us, but they can't stop you. You know what I'm saying? If you hit like, if you comment, if you share, you know what I'm saying? Yo, they can't stop you. You know what I'm saying? The algorithm can't get you. But that said, we ain't by ourselves. All right, we got company. But this company ain't really like company, but they company. You just saw them on the video yesterday, and you see them today. Right over here. All right, this young brother is an enterprising gentleman. You may know him from titles such as One Nation. You may know him from titles such as Retcon or Changa and the Jade Obelisk. Maybe even, maybe even something by the name of Pac Samson. I give to you, Jason Reeves of 133Art.
Hello. hello.
Oh man, that's what's up. So, 133Art. This dude, he be killing it. Y'all know the deal. If y'all know the channel, y'all seen it before, so y'all know what's up. I am going to open up by saying that today we are going to be talking about the best father and son feel-good movie of the year.
See, you starting early.
Oh man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give it to Jason Reeves real quick because he told me, people always be like, why do black people like Dragon Ball Z so much or Dragon Ball so much? So I'm gonna give it to Jason Reeves because you put me onto some game when we were at Comic-Con breaking down why that is.
I be forgetting what I be saying. Piccolo black. I think that might be why a lot of black people gravitate toward it. Also, I feel like it's just a straight up action shonen, man. Like people, especially young black kids, I think of our era, really gravitated towards it. Like we were big on Dragon Ball Z. At least when I was coming up, it was like, hey, you seen that anime, man? That dude with the crazy hair, like on Toonami.
Yep. And Kid at Heart, ZSB Lou, shout out in the chat. Kid at Heart said we grew up coming home from school. They're gonna be on. And but you also say it's the struggle. It's about the struggle. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said. So you gotta remind the homie what I be talking about because I don't be knowing. But it's absolutely the struggle, man. Like I feel like you watch these dudes struggle against these superpowered villains, but also it's cathartic to see them win finally, and especially if you come up, especially in our era, in a black household where this is almost before the internet and before a little bit before the internet or before it was before
it got like prevalent where everybody had, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There weren't no Fios back then.
Right. And before the discussion on mental health started coming through real heavy. We was in there being cathartic over beating up Frieza. You know what I'm saying? So at least for me, I'm speaking for myself, a great climax to a superhero story is like very cathartic for me. Like I love shonen. Shonen is some of my favorite narratives to consume. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Evangelion, you know what I'm saying? I run towards shonen because to me, I want my lore, I want my mythology to tell me that, even though you came from nothing, you can triumph over the biggest circumstances or the biggest obstacle. And that's what shonen.
Even if you want to swing in a playground by yourself,
listen,
that gets flashback like a million times per season.
The Spiral King, shout out to the god Naruto, who achieved his dreams, baby. He became president.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
He did it.
The man.
So I'm this basically, if you've never been here before, we just barbershop it up about the show. I'm about to ask. Well, you know what? I'll start out. I'll start off with my final thoughts after I watch the show. My final thoughts, and I'll throw it to Jason real quick. After it ended, I was like, finally. You know what I'm saying? Finally, my peoples get you know what I'm saying, get that work. You know what I'm saying? Finally, Piccolo got a little bit of shine. Finally, they didn't treat, Gohan like he was whack. All right, because Gohan was supposed to be the next to rep, but since, I guess people love Goku so much, they were like, we'll just give him a do-rag and sit him to the side. Like, so finally, now we've seen the ultimate Gohan form. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I don't know how it stacks up against Goku, but you know what I'm saying? It was looking good. But how about you, Jason?
I'm always glad when Piccolo gets his shine on. Listen, Orange, that's my new listen. I love it. I love it to death. I love that Piccolo kind of drove the whole story. I thought that was really cool. Like, I love his relationship with Pan and him just being the perpetual, like, grandfather, dad kind of thing. Yep. I'm not in the camp where I think that Piccolo is a better dad to Gohan than Goku. I'm not in that camp. I don't know. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm too toxic. I don't know. But I'm not in that camp. I feel like if my dad was saving the universe every 5 seconds, I'd throw him a couple bones, give him a couple caveats.
Oh, good. Let him slide.
So I let him slide. He's a fun-loving dude. He just kind of he's not I don't think he's not smart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's weird. Goku is mad smart, but he's also not smart.
He's a genius at fighting, but that's it. He's an idiot in every other aspect, but that doesn't necessarily make you a bad father.
True.
I don't know that he's as neglectful as the internet would like to have us believe. I feel like
people be like, "Happy Father's Day to Piccolo," though.
Well, I mean, Piccolo looked out for him. I get it, but who reformed Piccolo for him to be there? And
Goku had to beat up Piccolo, and then, like, I guess separate Piccolo from the evil Piccolo or something. I can't remember how that went.
Yeah, but all kind of stuff happened. But also, he got a mama that he's with, like, most of the time. Piccolo is not, like, necessarily holding his hand, taking him to school and all that junk either. Piccolo be out there fighting too. So I get that people with daddy issues might want to mess over Goku, and that's fine. But I'm not in that camp. But I do love their relationship at the same time. I think it's really cool that he's trained by somebody in another form of fighting and somebody in another culture. Like the SBC at the end of the, I don't know.
Notice he ain't used that Kamehameha. Notice what he used.
Well, I thought that was fire. Like, you honor your teacher, right? So I thought that was really dope. Now, how does this form? Is this Ultra Instinct? Are they calling it that? I don't know.
No, I don't remember what they call it. They just said, when I looked at, they said his final form. So I don't think they're calling it Ultra Instinct. Because of course, you know how it is. They ain't nobody gonna be better than Goku. Even though in the
it's because Goku is the best. That's why. He's a genius.
But the thing is, our children are supposed to, be the next to rep. But I guess they Goku ain't dead yet.
Listen, though. First of all, Goku can't die. That's the first thing.
Oh, yeah.
They killed Goku. He did die, and then he ran back to the world. So,
but see, the thing is, like, the when he died, the way he died, it was so beautiful, and they blew it. Think about it. Okay, Cell coming out, Cell killing everybody. Cell is like untouchable, B. All right, Cell, like, can't nobody mess with him. The only person that might be better is maybe Kid Buu, maybe, but that's a whole nother level. So anyway, Cell is crushing. And then at the end, Gohan is just doing his little best, this little engine that could, all right? And at the end, he's like, Kame, and he hits him, right? And he's like, oh man, it just need a little more strength. Then his father comes in from the spiritual side. It's like, son, I got you. And he's like, man, come on, man. That's a perfect send-off.
I love you, Dad. We wasn't done with the God, man. We wasn't done with the God, and I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at it. Look, you're talking to a Goku fan right here. I'm a Goku man all day.
I love Goku too, but I'm just saying that was a perfect send-off. You know what I'm saying?
I got Goku naked back there. Matter of fact, let me bring this.
So I got Goku naked. But, oh man, Goku was like, nah, man.
Straight up, like, yo, what's Zam with y'all? Like, I need to spray paint this hair platinum because I'm trying to get the Ultra Instinct Goku. But man. I took off his clothes because we was doing, I forget what the hell we was doing, like taking doing toy. I'm trying to make a Gohan figure, and he came with extra clothes, and I'm alternating. But anyway, I'll be taking toy pictures.
So do I. It's all good.
But nah, man. I'm a Goku fan, dude. Like, I ain't done with Goku yet, so I'm trying to see.
I ain't done with Goku yet.
I ain't mad that Gohan got his shine, though. I'm not mad at that.
I'm happy Gohan finally got a chance to rep. We got Piccolo. He got his new form. Piccolo did something that most people would do in real life. They always be acting like they're gonna wish for something like all noble. Like, look, Piccolo was like, look, make me stronger.
More life.
Like, look,
Piccolo drink.
He's like, look, make me stronger, yo. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of people walking around here like I ain't sweet no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I used to be the threat. You got to go through me.
Right. Well, and I'm like wondering why nobody's ever really done it. I mean, Bulma apparently was doing it the whole time. She was like, give me some cake, yo. Give me more cake.
Oh man. So I guess I'll run to this. I know it's shonen, but let me ask you, what do you think about the storyline? Because we gotta talk about the story. I think the storyline is actually pretty decent, but let me know what you think.
I like the idea. I'm a big continuity fan. I love continuity. So if you can create a story within the framework of the continuity and keep the characters, as themselves, I love it. Like, I like the idea that we have this ridiculous thing where Piccolo is Gohan's dad, and he's Pan's grandfather, and then we have Goku and Vegeta out there training. I mean, everything about the new universe and what happened in the past is assimilated into this thing, and I like that kind of narrative. Like, I'm not one of those dudes that's like, well, I mean, whatever they come up with is great. Like, I don't know. You wrote this character to be like this. I want you to create new stories with these characters and their flaws and the things that have happened to them, in the things that they bring with them from their past. I think that's really cool. Like, I'm in the camp where I wish Spider-Man was a middle-aged man with a kid. Like, what more responsibility can you have than taking care of a spider kid? Like all these fake, man, let's put Spider-Man back in school again, or make him younger, or he broke up with Mary Jane. He has to be responsible that way. Like, stupid. That's dumb. Kids, baby. Or like they did in Spider-Verse, old man with no kids who probably laments the fact that he don't have no kids and didn't take care of his relationship.
Yo, when homie was like, I'm in the gym getting strong, doing push-ups. I was like, homie was just chilling.
I like
had sweatpants on.
I like continuity. Even the whack part of Gohan's personality, where he just wants to like be a scholar. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I don't like that necessarily, I do respect the fact that they're throwing it in there. And he's like, well, I think this is more important to my life than that. Can you go get the girl from school, right? Also, I just want to point out, little tidbit there. Who's a bad dad? Because Piccolo got to go get his daughter from school too. Is that Goku's fault? People that like Gohan? Or whatever.
Good point. Apple don't fall too far from the tree, boy.
Hey, it ain't Goku's fault. Don't blame Goku for that. This dude's supposed to be smart.
Yeah, this one's supposed to be smarter.
Yeah, but I do like that he's still a scholar. But what I've always wanted him to do is have the idea that to know that you number 3, baby. Whenever it's time to go down, when it's on Earth, and your daddy and your Uncle Vegeta ain't there, you gotta do it. It's on you. Yeah. It's on you and Piccolo. Yeah. That I like.
Because Krillin ain't doing nothing. I don't need to see the Krillin movie.
First of all, don't you go in on my man Krillin. He's doing what he can. Also, I want to point out that another hot take for y'all fools: Krillin could be Superman. Take that how you want it.
You know what? Krillin actually might be able to beat Superman.
Superman ain't never faced nothing like the Z Fighters have faced. The closest he's ever come to it, the closest he's ever come is Darkseid. And Darkseid that's what I was about to ask.
Do we think the Z Fighters or any of the Z Fighters could take Darkseid? Let's say like the top 3. I ain't saying you got to go down to like Yamcha and stuff, but like, do we think that like Goku, Vegeta, or say Piccolo could take Darkseid?
I think it's disrespect to even throw Goku and Vegeta in this conversation, because absolutely they can take Darkseid. That's what. But
Darkseid's supposed to be like a literal god, but they've already gotten to Super Saiyan God and past that. So, you know what? Maybe so. Even though manga / anime power levels and like comic book power levels are wildly different. Like
Darkseid is a 4th dimensional being, right? So we don't know what that looks like because they've never really explored it in the comics in a fight. Okay, so whatever that is, but 3-dimensional Darkseid ain't got nothing on at least the top 2 Z Fighters. I'm gonna say this, and I always say this, and people act like they disregard it like it's nothing. But when Goku first went Super Saiyan, his fight with Frieza destroyed a planet from their residual energy, bro. Residual energy. You ever seen Superman do that? You ever seen Superman could punch Darkseid and a whole bunch of windows on the street break, but did they crack the earth in half with their fight? Hell no. So don't tell me.
Good point. Good point.
First superpower.
Didn't they have to wish that planet back?
Correct.
I think they had to wish that planet back.
In Super Saiyan 1, Goku is obliterating anything in the DC universe.
Bruh.
Fight me on.
It took a whole summer for him to go Super Saiyan, bro.
I don't care.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
But again, the residual energy was destroying the planet. That means that's like when you walk in the sand or it's a dusty road and you put your foot down and it's affecting everything in that little area. Imagine if you did that and the planet broke. That's power, baby.
They do be just making mad craters all over the place. Now,
when he went Super Saiyan 3, he bent reality. They didn't go into it a whole lot, but he couldn't go Super Saiyan 3 for very long because reality was bending around him. That's power. Superman can't do that.
Good
like
point.
when he did that.
And see, I don't remember that. I might have to go back and see when he went Super Saiyan 3 for the first time. I might have to go back because there's so many random movies and stuff that I've seen, like the BoJack film and when Cooler comes back for revenge and stuff, all that, all that stuff. As far as the story is concerned, I kind of like it. I kind of like the whole dude gets out of jail. It's like, look, we back. We tired of him. You know what I'm saying? This is our chance. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, we don't even know where Goku and Vegeta are. So you know what I'm saying? This might be our chance. This might be our only chance. Also, we working on a super secret project. You know, you thought Cell was bad. Ooh, we got Super Cell. Now, of course, no, we got Cell Max. So of course, it gets into the weird and the pseudoscience, but that's what we here for. Like, Red Ribbon, I don't know where they be getting their funding from. Like, whenever you start asking those type of questions, it's the same question when you watch like Batman or something and be like, yo, so how did the villain get access to every TV? But don't ask no questions, all right? Look, Red Ribbon, they got money, all right?
But corporations have access to a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, what if Netflix wanted to take over the world? Then they could broadcast all over Netflix. Everybody would see it.
Yeah, but they be taking over cell phones and stuff. It don't even be on their channel. They just be chilling.
Let's say Amazon decided to take over the world. Would that be on your cell phone? Yes. I was in an Amazon Fresh today, by the way.
And we don't know what's in that full terms of service. We ain't went through every line item.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You ain't read
it might be in there if we want to take over the world, we can turn on your phone and make you watch TV.
I bet you it's in there. I bet you it's in there. I was in an Amazon Fresh today and I was like, man, we in the Jetsons future for real. I didn't buy nothing because, I ain't put the thing on my phone, but I was in there returning something, but I was like, yo, I'm coming back. It was like a high-tech Whole Foods. I was like, damn, man.
And even further than that, the whole you can order it anywhere from wherever, so maybe Red Ribbon, you know what I'm saying? they kept some offshore funds. Baby. Yeah, they kept some offshore funds. They came back, then they got this whole mountain and stuff. But I like the idea. I think their focus, I think they need to step up their focus. Androids is yesterday. That's 2 decades ago, bro. You got to go with the next kind of what was it? Terminator Dark Fate. Remember when they made the girl that she was a human being, but she was an android? She was both of them. So that's where they got to go next, man. They can't do the old robots. They need a new upgrade. They need TX9 or something.
Cell is like a biological, he's a step above Android, right?
You're right. He is.
Yeah. I don't think that thing is dead. Because why would they kill that and then not do Perfect Cell, Perfect Max Cell or whatever? I feel like he's still alive.
You know what? We you know how Dragon Ball is. We didn't see him until you see somebody go like this.
There's nobody.
I need someone. I need to see him go. I need that, and we didn't see them do. So technically, Cell could be somewhere regenerating from one molecule at a time, and be like, I'm back.
Gonna be perfect Max, perfect Cell Max. Watch.
Yeah.
Goku and Vegeta at the fight.
They can do something where the destruction of Cell Max reverberated and touched some of the latent molecules left on the earth from the dead cell and combobulated and matriculated to some water, and then boom, he's back. Yo, man, don't laugh because that's how pseudoscience be in these joints. They be like, yeah, the energy hit him and he's back. And you be like, and we just be like, okay.
and thank God for that, because if we had to like pay attention to real science, like it'd be incremental bad guys all day, every day.
You're like, it's just a little bit stronger, no big deal. I like the detective kind of like the undercover thing. I don't like the fact that Piccolo lost at the beginning. No, I feel like Piccolo deserves the respect to win a one-on-one. I think he took
a L though to learn what was going on. I don't feel like he lost.
So he kind of like fake lost to
because he not dumb as Goku in there, right? He didn't go all the way. He knew he had options. He was like, maybe it's better to find out what's going on rather than, because this dude is pretty powerful. You know what I liked? I like the idea, and Rashad was saying this, and I'm stealing his idea. You should have came on the show. Rashad said what he really liked was that Piccolo and Pan had this like their own plan almost. Like he was like, act like you can't, act like we're capturing you. and just chill, don't break out, because we got to see what's going on with this thing. And he said usually in these kind of narratives, they're always like, we got to keep the kids out of this and we got to make sure that they have a normal life. And he's like, nobody's trying to ensure that Pan has a normal life because she doesn't need to have one. She's like,
Trunks and Goten been fighting since like ever now.
Right. So it's just kind of like, even though they like stoners now, and like weed it out.
How do you mess up the fusion all the time?
I'm telling you, they be.
Yeah.
It was high. It was high when they got out there. But so I like the idea that Pan is training to be a fighter because that's what she wants to be. You know what I'm saying? And why dissuade her from that? Because the Earth needs heroes.
Yep. The Earth, because apparently there ain't nowhere else to beat up but Earth. I mean, now that's the same way in all. How many stories do we have, either in comics or in anime, where it's like, hey guys, Earth is safe, but we got to go over there to help them. No, like everybody else be cool. People probably be in the universe like, whew, thank God we don't live on Earth. Whew. Like,
I like to think that Earth. What was that I was reading? Or some narrative was saying that Earth produces the next level. I think it was Green Lantern. Earth is the home or the fertile ground for the next level of whatever's coming next, and that's what the superheroes are. Like there was the Source, and then the Guardians, then the New Gods or whoever, and the gods and the new gods, and what's next is the superheroes, right? And Earth is where that's the focal point of that. So I like to think in any narrative that rings true.
Okay, because I'm trying to think. Well, no, hold on. We were on Namek. So okay, I guess that's one. That's one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if Superman and Batman were ever like, oh, we got to go to Venus and like save some people. Can't remember.
Ain't nobody on Venus though, yo.
Well, yeah, that's true. Ain't nobody there.
Ain't nobody over there.
So that's right.
Oh, it said it said Krypton also was a nexus for the next level of being, but he got blown up.
Yeah, it died. So.
It did.
We do, for all, for all of us, my people, we did have a sister up in there. We had a sister. So our sister, she had some natural hair. Shouts out. She had natural hair. So I know all them brothers out there, I don't want no weed. Well, she ain't had no weed. All right.
She was teaching the youth.
Yep. She was kicking the truth to the young black youth. Well, I mean, just the youth. There wasn't a black youth in there, but I mean, but we had a young sister in there. I've seen people shipping
there were some black youth somewhere. Yes.
I heard people shipping her and Piccolo, and I'm like, you know what? This is how you know Piccolo is a black man, because he ain't got no kind of love interest. Black men don't never get love interest in shows. Look at any show outside of like what Star Trek Discovery, like it's like we're perpetual like friends. Like I'm really glad to be your friend. Like that's all we want to do.
It's one of the reasons why I do not like that show, New Girl.
Oh.
I watched that for a season or two back when it first came out, and I was like, "How the black dude on that show not trying to shoot on Jess? How? Or how you not trying to like be the dude? Like I don't see. I mean, I guess they picked the right person to play him, but like I don't see."
Yeah, because Winston ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because matter of fact, you had two brothers on there. You had, was it Damon Wayans' son, Keenan Wayans' son? Damon?
He was on there he was Coach for a second.
Coach and Winston. Ain't neither of them try to holler at nobody. They was just like, hey, we here. And then like the wackest dude on the whole show gets a girlfriend. Right. I mean, come on. Nick is... Like Schmidt was shooting on her from the jump. Yeah. And it was all like three dudes in an apartment. And like only two of the dudes is like shooting on Jess. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You got both of them, her and her friend. They're both in the apartment. And never once did one of the brothers be like, hey, yo, what's up with your girl? Like, you ain't never
right. Right.
Never right. Because that's a brother would be like, no.
As you?
What's she
she cute. She cute as you. Right. Like even if he was shy, he'd have been like, just kind of fine though, huh? Yeah, no.
Yeah, like at least peek at her. Like act like they never even act like they're interested. So that's Gohan got his love interest, Goku got his, Vegeta got his. Watch, Broly gonna have one next. You know what I'm saying? Broly gonna have a girl.
Well, Broly kind of messed with old girl on the slick with the white hair.
Oh, snap. Yeah. Word.
Yeah, little
See,
Halle Berry.
I didn't peep that.
Little Halle Berry. Did you see the Broly movie? She's the one that begged. I think
you're
begged
right.
Goku
She did essentially save him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She gave him that little Florence Nightingale.
Yeah, old girl.
Yo, in the Broly movie, they straight up did like a. They straight up did.
Kid that says the Indian girl was fine on New Girl. Yeah, old girl was nice. Did Winston get with her?
They never even looked at her. They never even gave them new characters to like be interested in.
She was a model on the show too. I feel like,
and her and Schmidt got together.
She got with Schmidt. That's what it is. Come on, bro.
Let's keep it real.
Even the brown people can't get together.
Nick is that friend who's like a stoner in high school. You move away. You move back, and Schmidt is like still like working the popcorn at the movie theater. And now before people come in here, let's be honest. Working popcorn at the movie theater is not a personal goal for anyone. Stop it. Not maybe when you're like 6, but like you come, like you move back, like, yo, man, let me move back home. You know what I'm saying? Let me move back home. Mom's getting older, dad's getting older, something like that. And you're like, yo, Nick, hey, man, like, this like a weekend thing? Or like, you do this, like, nah, man, I'm here all the time. It's like, I can get you free tickets. It's like, word. Like when we were in high school?
I don't see the one black dude in the clique, because Coach wasn't really in the clique per se, but I don't see the one black dude in the clique who's single, who's not married, who's not in any kind of relationship, at least yet. I think they gave him a love interest in season 3 or something.
Yeah, but Winston, they gave him there was like a cop or something that he liked. It's like some girl that was a cop.
But they played him for like scary, like he was scared all the time, and they played him for laughs a lot. And I don't see that one black dude in the crib. Maybe this is just my experience, but I remember when we was young dudes, like, I was shy even as a young dude, but I still be like, yo, just fine though. Like,
so like, I mean, a whole model came in the apartment, and it was just like,
I'd be like, okay, Schmidt, you getting Jess? What's going on? What's up with your girl, Jess? Like, what's happening? Like, she like black dudes? Like, I just don't.
Nick got an other girlfriend. Remember when Nick had the other girl from Transformers? She was his girlfriend for a while. Like Nick, come on, man. Look, they be doing brothers wrong. So that's how you know Piccolo black. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yo,
exactly.
You know Piccolo black. You know it.
Because he in the main clique, but he ain't got no. I mean, Vegeta don't even like Bulma like talking about it, but he pulled Bulma. Come on, man.
Yeah,
like let Piccolo get his love interest.
And look,
man.
actually, on the low, I think Vegeta really do like her because you see how he dressed sometimes when he got the shirt and the pants that like he in Miami. Like like Vegeta got a whole other side, like a club promoter side that we don't know about. Because he be dressing like he got a yacht in Miami, but we just don't like.
Listen,
he be dressing like the dude. Who's the villain from Too Fast, Too Furious? He be dressing like him.
Cole Hauser.
Yo.
There was a time when Cole Hauser might have made a good Vegeta, a good live action Vegeta.
Got that Batman shirt on. But what do you think about the updated animation as opposed to your regular 2D kind of flow?
I'm with Toriyama on this one. That was amazing. Like, it looks good. It looked good.
I was worried at first, but I was like, okay, it's working out. It's working out.
Well, I remember in the early 2000s,
I was like, we can build on this. This is working out.
In early 2000s, anime was trying to transition with the 3D technology, and there was a little, it was getting a little whack for a second. And now I think we're hitting another golden age where they're able to mesh it very well.
Like that 2.5D.
Right. And what I really like is how they're taking the style, they're putting the style first. So this is Toriyama style, but then we add a little 3D to it, check it out. Like, and I think pushing style before like the quote unquote substance of the 3D technology is a smart move. It's really smart. Word. So I think it looked good.
Yeah. And shouts to Kid at Heart. I just want Vegeta's secret love child to pop up. You know what? For someone with his arrogance, being the prince, it's hard to think. It's hard to believe that he was on that planet the whole time and was like, "Girl, don't you know I'm the prince?" And girl, throwing flowers at his feet and stuff. Come on now. There was a couple times with one of the bathers. All right, come on now.
We need a Secret Life of Vegeta movie. Like,
yo, all we need is a movie where that one daughter or that one son show up and he like, who you? And he's like you my dad. Almost died. You left my mama in the dumps. My mother was a flower girl.
I can hear him now, on the planet Vegeta, we were allowed many wives. Like,
cause think about it, he always talk about he the prince, and what I'm saying, he got people brushing his teeth, you know what I'm saying, he got bathers and stuff, you know what I'm saying, bathers, all right, it's a family show, but come on, all right, hey, but you never know. He might have always used protection. So there it is.
He might just be a nice dude that could fight. You know what I'm saying? Like his exterior is that like gruff, I don't like Kakarot kind of thing, but maybe that's just his work persona. Maybe he in the house, a nice dude. I know in GT, he was just running behind his daughter the whole time. Like he was just buying her stuff and making sure she was cool.
You know what? Speaking of GT, even though they've thrown GT canon out, there are a couple things in GT that's actually kind of aight.
I'm not mad at GT. I love GT too. I watched all the GT.
As a whole, GT is kind of boring for me, but that baby saga is heat. And now to GT's credit, I never watched the final Dragon saga. There's a saga where Shinron goes evil or something like that.
Yeah.
And I never watched that. I mean, I guess it's a good idea. Free. I might as well watch it one day. But
Shenron would be a great villain. Like I think they could have handled it a little differently, a little better. But I like the idea. Like the dragon we've been wishing to this whole time is now the villain. That's dope. That's like on some Game of Thrones type stuff. Like I like that.
And how much power will he or won't he have? You know,
right.
due to the ability for him to like grant wishes.
Grant himself wishes.
Or I mean, you can have him on some villain level. Like, look, y'all give me what I want, or I'm gonna start taking back these wishes I gave y'all. That could be a whole nother
Exactly.
That could be a whole nother thing.
That's fire.
Like, and then they try to call his bluff, and then boop, Krillin gone. Be like,
right.
Oh,
right.
Snap.
Well,
see, like, look, that's all you getting for free. All right, that's all y'all getting for free, Bandai. That's it.
Straight up. Write that down, Toriyama. Write that down.
Write that down. You keep that. But question: do you think we're ever going to see the new androids again?
Yes, I think. Okay. I think 2 is dead, but I think we're gonna see 1 again. 2 was dope, by the way. I like 2. I thought 2 was fire. Like he was a superhero for real. I also did like. I liked Shorty. What was his name? Dr. Morrow?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Morrow,
Dr. Giro's grandson. Yeah. I like that dude. I thought that dude was cool as hell.
So yeah, that would be cool. And I did like the fact that when they were like, hold on, because of course you train them or program them to be heroes. That's why you got to be careful because they're going to want to be heroes and y'all bad guys. Right. So like you got to, because once they saw the kid, they was like, hey, whoa, what's going on?
We do not do that here.
we do not do that. So also, I'm glad they, they kept their codes. They kept their code. They did, so, and they came through. They were able to fight. We had Android 18. Yeah, 18. She came through and she was like, all right, baby, you stay back. All right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, I would love for more bald-headed representation, but we did have Piccolo in there. So, hey, we had, Piccolo was in there. Krillin had to hold off a little bit, but the final fight, where would you rank the final fight on, say, like 1 to 10, 10 being the best?
Out of like all fights in all DBZ or
no, just this movie, like enjoyment.
Enjoyment? I was like screaming at the end, so I enjoyed it thoroughly. I was like, my son was like, what is your problem? Like I was in there like, yeah, like
he's like, yeah.
It took me back to being a kid. We saw it in IMAX, and it was like on like a Thursday or something, so nobody was in there. We had it all to ourselves. I was having a good time. I was filming and whatever. Like, so no, I give it, if 10 is the highest, I give it a 10. I had a great time.
Word.
I like how Piccolo was holding it down, and again, that special being cannon at the end, it got me. I like Gohan. I'm more of a Goku fan, but I do like the look. It was a good look that he came through for the fam. It took him long enough, but he came through. I loved it. So I
mean, Apple don't fall too far from the tree. He got to be like one heartbeat from death to be like, now I will fight. Like, you couldn't. Why you ain't do that at the beginning, man?
Well, I'm like, keep at least train every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying
when he gave him the shoulder joint, he was like,
I ain't saying you gotta be like Goku and Vegeta, like they go as far with it, but like, get your train on with your daughter every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Do a little something.
I mean, at least Goku and Vegeta, they out there, they training, they always on some different planet. And Beerus is just like, does he ever train? I guess because he's a god of destruction, he don't have to. Like, all we see him doing is like going to the buffet. And
this how you know in the back of Goku's mind, he's training to defeat the gods of destruction and probably the angels too. Because he's like, remember? He was like, Vegeta, remember, we're training. And he's like, there's gods of destruction and there's all these different people that are super strong. We got to get stronger. And I'm like, y'all think Goku dumb? But again, fighting, he's a genius. And he knows.
Goku's smart enough to know, like, look, we're always going to be under some type of threat.
Right.
So
at some point,
I can't
he
give
gonna
up.
have to kill these dudes. Is what he thinking in the back of his mind. He like, I'm gonna have to kill Beerus one day.
Yep, one day. And you know, with the Ultra Instinct, because even Beerus was like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. So, you know, maybe he's trying like, all right, Ultra Instinct, now I gotta go further. And notice, whenever Goku trains, that he was trying to get Broly on that too. He's like, look, you train at your base level. You know what I'm saying? You train, you don't need to be going max out. No, you got to train at your base level. Because you never know. If you lose, you know, I mean, there's been many times where they flamed out, where they flamed out a Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan 3 or whatever. So it's like your base level got to be your hottest. You know what I'm saying?
Got to be on point.
Yo, and Broly, now, like, Earth is going to be all right. I don't think.
How can you not love a dude that's like, first of all, he turned all the villains into good guys because they can't fade him. And he's so nice that he like, come be a part of the team, yo. And then a dude that when you
left him on the planet by himself.
He's constantly encouraging you to be the best you could be. And he holding the whole multiverse down. Like, how can you not like this dude? Ridiculous.
The whole multiverse.
Ridiculous.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Jiren wouldn't have saved everybody. Jiren would have been like, if he dies,
Jiren had that trauma. Jiren was like, man, what happened to me when I was little? No, he wouldn't have saved none of y'all.
I ain't saving nobody.
Nobody.
Goku was like, well, all right, save everybody.
Right. And be on the slick side. He be friending up the he was friending up what's his name? The god of all gods. What's his name? Whatever Sama.
What was his name? Because it's two of them, because they brought the universes together.
Yeah.
Man.
Zeno-sama, I think.
Yeah, Zeno-sama.
And he be slick side. Y'all be like, Goku goofy, he's stupid. That's why he know who to side up to.
Goku's smarter than you think.
He a fighting genius. That's tactician stuff going on there.
Because he came through, he befriended everybody. And
if he wasn't friends with that dude, our universe would have got destroyed.
True. And also, he's so friendly and so, I guess, heartwarming or whatever. He can easily go back to Frieza and be like, what's up, man? Be like, yo, man, I hate it. I'm in hell right now. It's whack. Be like, yo, we need your help. You gonna help us? Are you gonna help us? Now don't act up. He'd be like,
about to say, you act stupid, though.
Hey, they don't, look, I'll send you back. He'd be like, all right, okay. Because remember when he was getting hurt? Him in, what was it, 17 or 19? I can't remember, but him in 17 was like, all right, man, we got to step up. You know, Goku needs, so he need to recharge.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like Frieza changed. He ain't going to tell it, but Frieza changed. You know what I'm saying? He changed a little bit.
You heard about Frieza Black?
What? Say what?
Manga, boy. In the super manga, they got Frieza Black now, boy. Frieza doing some crazy stuff over there, apparently. I haven't read it yet, but he got a new form.
Word. All right. Okay. So Frieza's still training, still getting his training on.
You know about Ultra Instinct, right?
Yeah.
Right? You know about Ultra Ego?
Nah.
Oh, you behind on your Super, man. Like,
I thought I watched all the episodes of Super. We all caught up.
That's in the manga, though.
I don't read the manga. I wait for the animation.
Well, I haven't read it yet either, but I'm keeping up with it. Ultra Ego, baby. That's Vegeta. It's Vegeta.
Oh, Vegeta. Because he finally got a little. He finally like semi won the fight. I mean, Goku was just like, screw it. Goku was like, man, look, go and let him have this. You know, he just laid back.
Look how encouraging this man is. This man is making you become the best you can be.
But all right, guys, thank y'all for rolling through. We kicked it barbershop dinner about the movie. I recommend it. Once I get a chance, well, I don't know. Will I buy it? I think I'll buy it. And add it to the collection. I mean, I got Crunchyroll, but I'll probably still buy it anyway. Because you know what I'm saying? Just in case, you know, that Crunchyroll ever acts stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, people was mad a couple years ago when Amazon just started taking movies off that people had already bought. You know what I'm saying? Like, just in case, you know, Crunchyroll ever try to act crazy.
Don't get me started on people's reaction to streaming. Like, I get so sick of people lamenting about Blockbuster. Oh man, I miss Blockbuster. Like, how you miss
Blockbuster was like nostalgic in the way where it was like a place to go, but it wasn't like, compared to what we have now, Blockbuster is nowhere close, bruh. Like, you go in there, they got 2 copies of Hard Target, you know what I'm saying? And you can't, yeah, I said it. I've seen all the Van Damme movies, all right?
Yeah. Oh man, wait. Hard Target is a hilarious watch if you go back and watch it.
Like I haven't gone back and watched.
What we need to do is a NERDSoul production of going back and watching old movies.
Yeah,
like
things
Mr.
that
Science
I thought were
3000.
sweet when I was younger.
Listen, Hard Target is still good for different reasons.
I feel like Bloodsport is not going to be as dope as I remember it. Like,
how dare you? Bloodsport is
Bloodsport's amazing, but you know, that's my kid mind. I feel like if I watch it now, I'll be like,
nah.
But when he said, "You're next," you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, that was real. Come on.
I like every time Van Damme says Shidoshi. Please, Shidoshi. Listen, Bloodsport is absolute perfection. I'm telling you. That scene.
Yo, Kumite. We never had the word Kumite until no, the word Kumite existed, but like we ain't know it. We ain't know about no Kumite.
When he was running through is it Japan? It's Japan.
They were in Hong Kong, I think.
Hong Kong? Okay.
Yeah, I think. Maybe.
Okay. When they're running through Hong Kong, I don't want to get it wrong. I can't remember if it's an Asian city. Yeah. But when they're running through that mug and that little fake R&B song is playing, he running from Forrest Whitaker. Also, I want to point out, Academy Award winner, Forrest Whitaker.
Shouts out to Forrest Whitaker, who is one of the cops.
When he running from Forrest Whitaker and the other cat, and he like smiling like, come on, guys. Like, he jumping over boats and all this.
He was doing like the original parkour up in that joint, man. You know what? I need to...
That movie is perfection. Old girl, then he got with old girl that one night, and then she wake up, and he's sitting there doing the splits. And he
was busting the splits. Oh, I forgot. Yo, man. Hold up, didn't they do bust the splits in front of the whole movie? I mean, in front of the whole city, like the whole city, he's like on some big old thing in front of the city, like, I'm too nice for all of y'all. Like, yo, Bloodsport, you're right. Bloodsport is dope, man. That movie is awesome.
Do not fade Bloodsport, son. Bloodsport. Yeah. I mean, kickboxing is second only to Bloodsport.
Yo, kickboxing. All right, let me show y'all how ill this is. They not only was just fighting, he was like, you know what? Hey, look. This fighting is already brutal enough, but why don't we just put glass shards on our hand, all right? Like you know what I mean? Like,
you're not doing this service. No, it's we will fight the ancient way.
Oh, yeah. Yo, he said,
Tom Poe tell you what he gonna hit you with and still hit you, son.
Yo, he was like, he let you know, he was like, I'm only gonna use these. And you was like, man, that ain't gonna work. And then you get whooped up. Yo,
I'm gonna see them elbows coming. No, you not.
Homie was literally calling his shots the whole fight.
My favorite, well, one of my favorite things from kickboxing, before we go, is how cocky Van Damme older brother was, and he was garbage.
Yo, homie, all right, first thing, he was a white dude with a jerry curl. That's the first mistake.
That boy was AC Slater, real daddy.
Yo.
By the way. I mean, he looked like AC Slater.
All right, so peep this. His brother was like, I won a couple fights in the US. So now, like, I'm like clearly the world champ. And like Van Damme's the whole time like, yo, man, this is a new city. We don't really know how it goes. We not got to be careful. You never know.
Like, I went to a match while you was, bumming around or sleeping or whatever, and these dudes don't play.
Yeah, like these dudes, like they're crazy. He was like, I don't care. He was like, yo, there was a dude kicking the wall, man.
And it was coming down. sir.
Oh yeah, it's coming down. Yo, you're bringing it back. Van Damme's bibliography or discography or whatever it is, movieography, whatever you want to call it. Look, Van Damme has probably some of the best movies ever. All right, look. Now, of course, somebody going to say, "What about Arnold Schwarzenegger, man?" And Commando, Arnold Schwarzenegger literally ripped the door off of a car and drove it. I know that's crazy too. No, he ripped the car seat out the car and drove it. I know that was crazy too.
He pushed the SUV down a mountain to catch the dudes taking his daughter. And then let's not talk. I don't even want to talk about how he killed a whole island full of mercenaries. This dude literally went to Cuba and killed everybody. He took out.
That's why I say, like, people be like, superhero movies. I'm like, they're just the new version of action movies. Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger was doing the same stuff. Like, this dude picked up a telephone booth with a person in it. All right, I never forget that. Like, y'all look. Depending on your age, you might not remember, but Arnold Schwarzenegger was doing crazy stuff in movies. All right, it was crazy.
Listen, remember, he held a dude by his leg, a grown man by his leg off a cliff. I mean, a whole dude. It's like, remember when I told you I'd kill you last? I lied. Drop.
That was a dope line too.
Also, he had the power to not get with Ray Don Chong in the movie. He had he was focused on getting his daughter back. He was like, I ain't got time for that kind of stuff.
This is her at that point in time. Like, you talking about, like, I mean, this is a family show, but you just talking about high levels.
She was that girl. She was that lady.
And he was like, I'm focused. Not thinking about that.
Also,
off camera, he was like, we're gonna circle back. But
I mean, they went home together at the end. She had a daughter now, you know. The arrogance of the villain in this movie, though. The arrogance of this big, fat, stinky Freddie Mercury looking dude thinking that he could beat Matrix. The arrogance on this man. Like, how arrogant you gotta be to see Commando as he is now. Like, maybe he was skinny back in the day when you knew him, but now he Arnold Schwarzenegger big, and you like, I could beat Matrix. I could beat him.
That's just as bad as Van Damme's brother in kickboxing.
I know.
They out there practicing they out there sparring in the park. You know what I'm saying?
This dude, the arrogance on this man to see Tung Po. This dude ain't even want to watch no videos of Tung Po. Dude, let's watch a video. Let's see what he does.
Fighters are supposed to watch videos of other fighters and learn, gain some insight.
He don't do it. He don't do it. He don't know how to fight the ancient way. He don't even want to see it.
Yeah, he don't even know. He out there with gloves on. You know what I'm saying? They ain't wearing gloves. They just putting rope on their hands and dipping it in, I don't know, glue and putting, glass shards on it.
I was like, bro, you don't see these people knees is made of adamantium. Like...
Bruh, like, and they be kneeing each other all day. And then just go home and, like, I don't know, just eat a sandwich and go to bed. I don't know. Like, bruh, you not ready. Let's postpone the fight.
When Van Damme got mad and had broke that tree, he broke his shin split. And all the skin was coming off. And I'm like, that's how hard these dudes kick you with their shins. Like, are you crazy, bruh? I got him, bro. I got him. Yeah, he paralyzed this dude for life.
Yo, he literally put his brother in a wheelchair just for being cocky. Like, say if they had, like, okay, imagine if he was a fighter from the US and he was like, hey, I really respect y'all. I just want to learn it. Maybe Tom Poe would have been like, all right, I'll beat you, but I ain't going like, I ain't going, you know what I'm saying, paralyze you. But he came in there like, I'm the best. Y'all don't know nothing. Yeah, I'm going to be the best in here. I done beat everybody in America. It was like, what to do in here?
Oh, man. At least Rocky went to Russia humble.
Yeah. Rocky went to Russia. he was like lifting like rocks and lumber and stuff, running up the mountain. You know what I'm saying? He ain't go there like, yo, I'm Rocky, I'm the best. No, he was just like, all right, you know what? Let me work out. Let me go in the barn. You know what I'm saying? Start pulling chains and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was running so hard, the car couldn't even go up the mountain. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's why I say like superhero movies, like, look, they're just the new action movies. Because these dudes, what Rocky did is probably they lying. Like, this dude ran up a mountain in the middle of Russian winter. All right, this ain't like Russian summertime. You know,
I'm gonna blow your mind right quick. Rashad and I have a theory. Rocky is the American Goku.
Oh,
think about it.
Hold up. Could he be?
Apollo is Vegeta.
Okay, yeah, because
they become friends and they team up to beat Clubber Lang. Mm-hmm. Clubber Lang is like Cell, right? And then Drago is like Boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it.
Yo, good point. Because remember, Clubber Lang was like, yo, woman need a real man. Remember?
Hey, woman.
Need a real man. Snap, Mick died. I forgot Mick died because of that. Like, dude, he gave him a heart attack. Mick can't take that.
Yo. Also, man, Rocky ugly cried so hard when Mick died. Also, think about it. Rocky's son in the movies didn't want to fight. He had to train a black dude to fight on his level.
Yup.
So Creed is Oob.
Oh snap! Not Oob.
Okay. Creed might not be Oob. He might.
Well, Oob was tight, but now technically Oob isn't technically canon anymore. Maybe they'll bring him back.
I guess not. I don't know. I mean, just think about it though. Yo, I mean, Creed, the trajectories are very similar. Creed
is Oob. You know what? We're gonna end it like that's perfect. That's a perfect place to end it.
I don't want to disrespect my man Adonis Creed because he the GOAT, but still, you know. I'm trying to make y'all see my Goku Rocky narrative because Rocky is the version of Dragon Ball Z.
Came from nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I would have loved for Rashad to elaborate on this because this is in part his theory, but there you go.
You know, what can you do? So I'm going to throw it over. Jason Reeves, where can they find you?
At the new 133art.com. Website is up. It is 93% done, so you can buy stuff. It's ready. I'm working on the gallery, y'all. It's a process. But new website is up. It's pretty. It's nice. My wife likes it. Word up.
You know y'all go check that.
Yeah, go check that.
Let me go and throw that link up in the chat so y'all can get that. Hold on. Let me
do that.
I see.
Yeah, you see.
Got that chunk in the front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know.
Y'all go check out that link. You know what I'm saying? Check
got a couple new pre-orders up there. Beautiful's barbecue pre-order. I think Redcon 2 pre-order is up there. I'm gonna post our Changa collectors boxes will be up there in a second as well. So you'll be able to get, we have a few left, but we're gonna be selling those and more Changa merch too from the Kickstarter will be up there in a second.
Yeah, and I got my box, so I'm good.
There you go.
And I got it closed. I ain't opening it no more. I open just show y'all a little bit. I ain't showing no more.
Also at 133art on all social media or at 133art Publishing on social media. We on TikTok now, you know what I'm saying? We be doing informational videos and, you know, selling our wares and showing you how I live, you know what I'm saying?
I get it how you live, son.
Hey. And, you know, just generally working on stuff, man. Coming up with merch, trying to keep up with this world, this entertainment world. So I'll let you go.
You ain't never lied. And we actually here on the channel, we got some stuff changing, but we got some good stuff coming. So if you're
making changes, making changes.
Yeah, I'll tell you after the show offline. Y'all will know probably later, but like next year or something like that. But we gonna be on contact. We'll let y'all know. So shout out to ZSB Lou, Kid at Heart, Jenna James, anyone else who might be getting a little lurk on or whatever. Much love to y'all. Thank y'all for rolling through. And from us to you, don't forget NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, podcast, all that jazz. Like it, share it. Trust me, sharing is caring. You can help me beat the algorithm. Then we can all get together and have fun and talk all the time. Because I've already worked it out. You know what I'm saying? With the amount of subscribers I got, technically, you know what I'm saying? The way, you know what I'm saying, the way Patreon work, you know what I'm saying? Depending on the amount of money, each of my subscribers, if y'all gave $2 a month, I can do this all the time.
The way the bank account could be set up.
The way the bank account could be set up, but you know what I'm saying? Look, if you ain't got $1, you can share. Now, look, unless your hands is broken, then I guess, well, if your hands is broken, then you probably have some kind of voice activated, assistance. So then you could just be like video share and it'll be like, who you want to share to? And you'll be like, everybody. Anyway, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Say, I love all y'all.
Love all y'all.
Say peace.
Peace.
Say, y'all be good.
Y'all be good.
All right, do you want to tell them about Spidey Friends?
Spidey Friends.
Spidey and his amazing friends?
It's an event.
It was an event?
You can watch the news if you want.
It was on the news. The Spidey and his amazing friends, season 2.
3.
It was fun. He enjoyed it.
The Power of 3.
The Power of 3. And anything else you got to say?
Peace.
Peace. We out. Hold on. All right, this was the real one. Go.
You will remain in the past. Can I get a fucking yeah?
recorded briefing made prior to your departure, in which for security reasons of the highest importance has been known on board during the mission. Now that you are in Jupiter's space and the entire crew is revived, it can be told you. 18 months ago, the first evidence of intelligent life off the Earth was discovered. It was buried 40 feet below the lunar surface, near the crater Patron. Except for a single, very powerful radio emission aimed at Jupiter, the 4-million-year-old black monolith has remained completely inert. Its origin and purpose still a total mystery.
You're listening to my daddy, All Gorilla MC. Bye.